Hi guys, I miss you all so very much. I hope that you forgive me for not having more videos sooner than this, but I figured it out. I'm gonna make a little go-to how-to video on our Google Classroom, just turning some things in, some questions y'all have asked, and then I'm gonna explain today how to do an assignment we have this week. Again, I miss you guys so much. I hope you're using this time wisely. Get familiar with this new way of learning. Let's figure this out. And in the same time, I hope you're spending time with your family, but staying safe, staying clean, staying distances away from each other. And I'm praying for y'all. I really can't wait to see you all again. All right, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to go over some things in our Google Classroom, and then I'm going to show you how to do this assignment. Pay attention, because I'm going to have something for you to comment at the end of this video. All right, so to get on your Google Classroom, you're going to get into your tablet or your phone or your computer, however you're doing it. You're going to get into your classrooms. You'll see your classrooms. I'm sure they look something like this, where you have all your classes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you have no idea where I'm at, if you get on your apps and you find the one that says Classroom that looks like that, that's the one you want. If you haven't joined all your classes, my goodness, you're missing out. Make sure you join your classes and get started. Once you've joined, you can click on your different classes, and I want you to click on our class. And of course, you can be in this live stream. You can be here on the stream if you want. But most importantly, you need to click on, click on class work. Oh, I went back. Sorry, click on classwork. It's that middle one. Classwork is where we want to be. This is your assignment. So I had 4 assignments for week 1. I've already done them. You can tell that they're light gray. And then the darker ones are the ones that I as a student need to do. So I'm signed in just like you're signed in as a student. This is not my teacher page. You can do a whole lot of stuff on here, but most importantly, let's worry about gray and dark gray. So dark gray means you haven't done it. So for instance, this quizzes, I haven't done it. Some of you asked me about quizzes. So here's the instructions. It says to do it, and make sure you sign in with your first name and a last initial. So it says mobile link or web link. You want mobile link if you're on a tablet or phone, web link if you're on a computer. I'm on a tablet, so I'm going to click the mobile link. It's going to take a second for it to load. So just be patient with it on your computer or your tablet. It's thinking right now. And you're going to always choose your girvanschool.org email. So yours is a number, girvan.school. That's the one you want. You might have to put your password. You might have to type it in. But you always want to choose your Girvan one. Once you get to this, you just scroll down to the bottom and allow. You're just allowing quizzes to email you and your teacher your scores. That's all that's saying right there, that you're allowing that to happen. And then quizzes is going to pop up. It's going to put your name and you can start the quiz. So every quizzes link is cool. I've linked it already. You're going to put your name and you're just going to start quiz. I'm going to exit out right now. Just to get back to where we were. Oops. So again, that's quizzes link. If you're finished with it, it should email me and you can check to see if it did. If it didn't, just mark as done. Go there and click mark as done and submit it. So again, if you didn't see that, at the bottom it says work submitted. Once you do that, let me show you that one more time. Once you're finished, there's an arrow down here. You click on that little arrow and you can click mark as done. Now I can unsubmit if I accidentally marked it as done. So I'm going to go back. So now you can see quizzes is marked as done. I finished it. I finished the quiz. Don't not do it because I won't have a score on quizzes. And then, so same thing for IXL. If you click on IXL, any of the assignments I've done, I've told you the letters up here. This is week 2's letters. Week 1 letters were different. All of these videos go with it. That just explains IXL. Here's your scores: 1 ribbon 80, 2 90, 3 100%. These are your letters that I'm looking for. And if you click on the link that I have here for you. Sorry, I didn't click. It brings it right to IXL. Y'all know how to do this. You click on these little lines here and you can log in. Oops. And then you hit just sign in. And if I want to sign in, I can sign in. It takes me right to my page that we do our work on, you know, learning. Oops. And then you know math, and you click on our grade and you do the letters that I assigned you. So I'm going to exit out of that now. You know how to do that. If you are finished with IXL, if you've got on there and you've done all these letters, you've gotten 1, 2, or 3 ribbons, whichever you prefer. You go on here and you click mark as done. You can comment me if you'd like. You hit submit. Sorry. If you made a mistake and you accidentally submitted it on accident, you just hit unsubmit, unsubmit. And then let's say you went and did it. Okay, now I need to mark it as done. No problem. And then you can just go back. And it says work submitted. So now if I go back to my classwork on my tablet, and I'm just going to go back. My classwork for IXL last week and my quizzes is done. I need to finish this. And now I'm going to move on for this week. So for this part of the video, this is this week's new assignment, week 3. This is going to be assignment 3.3. And this is a credit card versus debit card maze. So this week you're going to be learning about credit cards and debit cards. Remember this. A credit card is borrowed money, somebody else's money that you're borrowing. And remember, you're going to have to pay them back interest because you're borrowing money, extra money that you're going to have to pay them back because they're letting you borrow. And a debit card is your money. That's your money you earn. It's in your banking account, whichever it is, your checking account, and it's linked to that. So when you swipe your debit card and you put in your PIN, that's allowing it to take the money out of your bank account and to give it to whomever you need to pay. A credit card is not your money. That's borrowed money, money that you're promising that you're going to pay back. So remember that as you do all this week's assignments. So I'm going to show you how to do this 3.3 assignment. If you don't watch this video, you're not going to know how to do it. So keep paying attention. So on your assignments, again, we're on classwork at the bottom of math. 3.3, that's the one I'm talking about, credit card versus debit card. If you click on that, it's going to come up and it's going to say watch the video in 3.1. That's the video you're watching right now. And it's going to tell you what's going on and what directions. Read that. And you're not going to see an assignment. So this is why I made this video. To see the assignment, you have to go to your work section. If you're on a laptop, it's up here in the corner. For a tablet, it's down here, or a phone. You click on that little arrow and your work PDF pops up. And this is your assignment. It'll say your name, credit versus debit maze. You click on that and it pops up the assignment. And you do not need to print this out. I do not want anyone printing. Do not print. There is a pin somewhere on this page. Mine is right here. You want to click on that pin so I can use it to write with. And it pops up at the bottom of my screen. I can use a highlighter, a marker, or a pen. If I want to change it, just scroll it up, hold it, and scroll it up. I can change my colors. Sorry. Scroll it up. I can change my colors. I can change my how broad I want to write with. I could change to pen, marker, or highlighter. I'm going to just change to pen. I'm going to first write my name, Miss M. Make sure I can read your name. Even if you need to write above it like that, like I did, that's fine. There's a space over here. You could write your name too. You're going to start where it says start. So this is a maze. You need to end at end. Start at start. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. All right. So here's how you do this. You're going to read. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. You're going to read the scenario and you're going to decide credit or debit or both. And that's the direction you're going to go. And then you're going to go to the next box and you're going to decide, is that debit? Is that credit? And then you're going to go to the next box. And the next box has a whole bunch of different decisions. And that's the way you're going to go. And you need to make your way around and through to the end until you find the end. So watch me do the first one. Sydney's tire broke on the way to work. Since she did not have enough money to cover the replacement, she had to use a card that allowed her to pay back later. If she's paying back later, is that debit, credit, or both? Paying back later, she doesn't have it right now. So her checking account, no bueno, doesn't have it. Both, no. So it has to be credit. So you're going to draw on my pen and you're going to mark your way to the next section. You're going to read this one. Let's say this one is debit. I don't know. I haven't read it. You go to debit. Then you go to this one. Let's say it's credit. You go this way. Let's say it's both. You go this way. Let's say it's credit. You go this way, this way, this way. Whatever way, just make sure you end at the end and you can't draw a line like I did. I think it would be best if you see how I use black. I think it would be best if you use like a color that you can actually draw with. You see how I did that? None of these swoop-de-swoops. Don't go through areas that you can't go through, and make sure that your path explains the path to the end. So you're starting here and you're making your way through all the different directions to get to the end. When you're finished and you're ready to turn it in, you go and you find the little picture. The picture is what you click, and then it's going to think. It's thinking right now. It's going to think, and it's going to pop up, and it's going to say edited. You edit it. That's exactly what we want. Do not make a copy. Do not click that. If you click on your edited assignment, you don't have to, but you can check it out. It's going to be the thing that you drew on. That's what I want. So I'm going to just go back. Once you have your edited assignment, it'll say your name. You just hit turn in. And yes, we want to submit. And now I submitted it. It says work submitted. So if I go back to my classroom, that assignment is now done. So now you know the trick. If you watch this assignment all the way through, you know how to do the assignment. Get in there and get it done. Take your time reading those little boxes and thinking about, is it going to be credit card, debit card, or both? Credit card, borrowed money. Debit card, your money. You earned it. It's in your account. Can't go over. I hope you guys have a good week, week 3. I'm excited. This week, we're talking a little easier stuff about personal finance and literacy. So let me know how it goes. If you guys like these videos, let me know in the comments. And I will see you all soon. I miss you all. I hope you all are enjoying this. Get your work done in classwork. Join all your classes. I miss you, and I'll see you all later. P.S. If you watch this all the way through, comment in a comment. Favorite thing about me. What's your favorite thing about me? In the comments. I'll know you watched the whole video.